Hello everyone, my name is Swapnali Shankar Koya. I am from SHPT College of Science, SNDT Women's University, and my topic name is Theory of Atomic Emission Spectroscopy. Atomic emission spectroscopy (AES) is a method of chemical analysis that uses the intensity of light emitted from a flame, plasma, arc, or spark at a particular wavelength to determine the quantity of an element in a sample. In 1859, a German physicist Gustav Robert Kirchhoff (1824 to 1887) and chemist Robert William Edward von Bunsen (1811 to 1899) discovered that spectral lines are unique to each element. Atoms or molecules that are excited to high energy levels can decay to lower levels by emitting radiation, that is emission or luminescence. For atoms excited by high temperature energy source, this light emission is commonly called atomic or optical emission, that is atomic emission spectroscopy, and for atoms excited with light, it is called atomic fluorescence, that is atomic fluorescence spectroscopy. Major advantage of emission spectroscopy is relatively low cost and simplicity of instrumentation since it requires no additional source of primary radiation. A schematic layout of different components of ICP AES spectrometer, which contain plasma source, which is an atomization excitation device, nebulizer, a sample introduction device, monochromator, a dispersion device, detector, a radiation detection device. AES procedure in atomic emission spectroscopy. AES is in particular accurate information acquisition is particularly important. Quantitative and qualitative aspects of solid, gas, or solid, liquid, or gaseous samples are recorded in this measuring procedure. The atoms of the sample are excited via an external energy supply, and thus each individual atom emits characteristic electromagnetic radiation which is recorded in a spectrum. In this way, the exact composition of sample can be examined and analyzed with very high precision and accuracy. Since these are very sensitive data with important information, a meticulous and traceable flow of information is of great importance for smooth working with the measurement result of atomic emission spectroscopy. Atomic emission spectrum is a pattern of line formed when light passes through a prism to separate into a different frequencies of light it contains. In emission spectroscopy, a small portion of an atom undergo excitation with subsequent and characteristic emission of radiation at a wavelength in the ultraviolet or visible region, which is proportional to the number of excited atoms. Under control condition, it is possible with either technique to relate the major light intensity to the concentration of individual element in a sample. A fraction of excited atoms produced by most element at normal flame temperature is a small, and hence practice emission spectroscopy is limited to a few elements such as sodium, potassium, lithium, and calcium. Sensitivity may be increased, however, by using higher flame temperature or other more effective means of excitation. Advantages and applications of atomic emission spectroscopy. The clear advantage of AES lie clearly in very large and dynamic measuring range and the multi-element technique. Thus, several elements can be qualitatively and quantitatively analyzed in a single measurement run. In addition, the AES offers very good long-term stability for particularly large measurement series. The principle of atomic emission spectroscopy is mainly used in trace analysis and water analysis. Trace analysis is only concerned with detection of existing substance in very small quantities and their quantitative determination. Within the scope of water analysis, water samples are taken from groundwater, medicinal water, and spring water and examine all the residue and accumulations. However, atomic emission spectroscopy is also suitable for reliable measurement of the elementary composition of sample in almost all environmental analysis method. Solid waste, fertilizer, or plants, among other things, are analyzed. Application. AES is also suitable for the analysis of highly radioactive samples as no interfering radioactivity is introduced in any part of the analyzer. In practice, 60 elements detectable, 10 ppb range metal in determining the impurities of nickel, manganese, copper, and aluminum in iron and steel, In metallurgical process, the percentage determined is 0.001% in iron to 30 in steel. Lubricating oils can be analyzed for nickel, ferrous and manganese. It is used primarily for identification and determination of metals in a trace amount. Used for rapid analysis of multi-component pharmaceutical tablet. Used for the elemental analysis. It is used for quantitative analysis from ppm levels to percent.